I was not ready for this. Ironheart just dropped its first 3 episodes, and honestly, I'm shocked. Welcome to Haynes for Heroes. I'm Alex Haynes, and if you're new to the superhero genre, don't worry. I got your cape. And today I'm breaking down the pros, cons, and giving my final rating for the first 3 episodes of the Ironheart series. And trust me, if you weren't planning on watching this show, you might change your mind. Let's start with the tone. I was genuinely surprised by how serious Ironheart is willing to get. Like, it definitely has that MCU humor, don't get me wrong, but the show knows when to let you sit in the heavy moments. When it deals with themes like grief or the disturbing presence of the main villain, it doesn't pull back. There's this one scene at the end of episode 3, no spoilers, like that was just absolutely chilling. And instead of cracking a joke to break the tension, Ironheart lets you feel it. That choice gives Ironheart a maturity that I wasn't expecting, and it definitely sets it apart from the more recent jokey MCU entries. Next up, let's talk about Riri Williams herself, because wow, Dominque Thorne brings so much depth to this character. Riri's a genius, yes, but what really pulled me in was how deeply flawed her character is. She's a young woman that's grieving the death of her stepdad and her best friend, and all that pain is just simmering under her brilliance. And she's trying so hard to make a name for herself, to prove that she's more than a kid genius that no one listens to. But in that desperation to prove herself, she makes some dark choices that had me questioning, like, hold on, wait a minute, isn't she supposed to be a hero? And honestly, that's what makes her so compelling. The journey is about her overcoming that darkness and becoming a true hero, and I'm all in. And look, a great lead is important, but strong side characters are what make a series binge-worthy. Luckily, Ironheart delivers. The Hood's gang? Incredible. They're fun, dangerous, and just charismatic enough to be memorable. Shout out to the Blood Sibs and Slug. Every scene with them had me glued to the screen. But my favorite surprise? The AI, Natalie. She's hilarious and just full of heart. The actress Lyric Ross brings this incredible energy to Natalie, and her chemistry with Dominque Thorne is electric. Natalie makes even the darkest moments feel grounded and human, which is funny because she's AI. She might actually be my favorite aspect of the whole show so far. And then there's the Hood. This guy is menacing. Parker Robbins feels like he was ripped straight from the comic books. He has the hood, the magic guns, it's beautiful. But what's even more exciting about him is the hint of something darker. There's this constant tension around the origin of his hood, like there's something bigger and far more evil lurking behind the shadows. If this is teasing Mephisto, and I hope it is, then Ironheart might be setting up something massive for the supernatural side of the MCU. Now, I do have one concern, and it's more of a nitpick, but it's the fact that there's only going to be 6 episodes this season. We've seen MCU shows rush their endings before, and I'm just really hoping that Ironheart doesn't fall into that trap. There's just so much character development and world building happening, and I don't want any of that to get shortchanged just so they can wrap the show up neatly. Fingers crossed the second half of this season gives everything and everyone the time they deserve. Final thoughts? I'm honestly shocked by how hooked I am onto this show. Like, Ironheart is smart, emotional, and surprisingly dark. Riri's story has depth, the side characters bring the charms, and the Hood brings the danger, and it's so fun. As of right now, it's sitting up there as one of the top MCU series for me, and if the second half sticks the landing, we might be looking at something special here. I'm gonna give the first 3 episodes of Ironheart a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Absolutely recommend watching it before next week's episodes drop. You won't regret it. If you already watched the first 3 episodes of Ironheart, let me know down in the comments below, what did you think about it? Were you as shocked as I was? And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, go ahead and shoot a repulsor blast at the like button, subscribe to Haynes for Heroes, and then click on the boxes right here, and I'll see you in a bit.